Okay, the idea of vertical studio actually was very interesting for me because this is one of its kind, I guess, in all the design schools that we have in India, probably. Because I have a background of getting educated outside India. I was in the UK. Even there, this kind of a concept wasn't heard of, wherein the entire college is divided vertically. All the students from all the classes and also from different design backgrounds like BDS and BRs, they come together and they are divided in teams and they work towards proposing different solutions for one brief. This is kind of an innovative idea wherein you have competitions within the college itself, and it probably takes it a step beyond than that, wherein you have mentors coming in from different backgrounds. The mentors interact with the student interact amongst themselves, the student interact among different faculties, which makes it much more interesting and sort of an innovative approach, which schools abroad can in a way emulate and take it as a role model, maybe. So I think this could be the kind of a probable future for this particular initiative, wherein it is adapted by different design schools especially, because this sort of a environment wherein students are working together from different classes is very productive in a way, because this kind of a discussion doesn't happen usually when you are in your own studio and in your own class.
So do you think that this kind of an activity will help them in their professional lives?
Of course, because here we work as a studio. Just the way you have hierarchies in a design studio, outside, in offices, in architects' offices, wherein you have one principal architect who also functions as a manager, and then you have senior architects, then you have junior architects, you have project managers, you have draftsmen, you have interns. So there are several hierarchies within an architect's office itself, wherein different positions, people at different positions, they perform different jobs. So the same kind of environment could be seen here, wherein people from the first year, the students from the first year, they act as interns because they are still learning, they are still getting into that mindset. Whereas the senior most, which are the fourth yearites, they can take a lead and they can work as senior architects. And the mentors, obviously, they can function as a principal architect, let's say, but they are just there to mentor them, to guide them. They don't, in a way, force their design ideas on the students, but it's a cohesive environment wherein both the what I can say, both the set of peoples are interacting with each other and coming up with solutions instead of one person imposing his design strategies onto his staff.
How did you find the proposals made by the students?
I guess the proposals are very interesting because the very first day when we were discussing, the mentors were discussing, after the first few presentations, we thought that we might end up having similar proposals by the next day, wherein the students had to finalize their options. But interestingly, when we had the presentation, we were quite amazed because every group was working on a very different kind of a solution. The brief was the same, wherein they had to work for an image of a city. But the approach was totally different. Some people are thinking of very site-specific options, whereas our team, we are thinking of a system. We think of the city as a whole as an icon. So the approaches are radically different. Maybe we can get an entire cross-section of what has been done tomorrow in the final jury. We are looking forward for it.
Okay.
It would be a very interesting thing to look forward.
Thank you so much.